It's on Pearl.
Seiko time is now 29 minutes past 9.
Thinking of you in the city. Oh, missing you, baby. Wishing you were here in the city.
This is TVB Pearl.
Good evening. Bombs exploded at 2 police stations in Belfast, and there were 3 other bomb incidents in Northern Ireland today. Police say there were no casualties. The Irish Republican Army claimed responsibility for 1 blast, and the Irish National Liberation Army claimed the other 4. The relatives of a local man who died from rabies last Saturday have claimed he died as a result of negligence. And as Shirley Lamb reports, they've pointed the finger of blame at Queen Mary Hospital.
The victim's family expressed their grievances to TVB News today. According to his widow, 37-year-old qu'il, who died after contracting the disease in China, was treated as a mental patient when he was first admitted to one of the biggest public hospitals in the territory. Having no confidence in government hospitals, Cole was later admitted to a private hospital in Causeway Bay, where doctors suspected he had rabies after 8 hours treatment. Mrs. Cole felt that her husband might have survived, if not for what she termed the hospital's negligence. She is considering taking legal action against the medical authorities. Meanwhile, the director of the Medical and Health, Dr. Qu'il, refuses to comment. He says the hospital authorities are investigating the case, and a report on the incident will be submitted to the department for consideration.
Well, the fact is that we got to investigate this case first before we can make any comments.
But for Mrs. Cole, who is a newly arrived immigrant from China, now finds herself helpless. News file, Shirley Lamb, TVB News.
Basic Law drafters meeting in Xiamen have concluded discussions on the future relationship between China and the post-1997 SAR government. Rights to amend and explain the Basic Law were highlighted in today's meeting. Betty Liu reports.
Members of the subgroup agreed that rights to explain and amend the Basic Law will belong to the National People's Congress. However, it was proposed that under the NPC, a new body will be created to study any need for change or clarification before making recommendations. 3 groups, the State Council, the National People's Congress, and the future SAR government, will be empowered to propose amendments. Only the NPC and the future SAR courts are given the rights of explanation. However, members stress that Chapter 1 of the Basic Law, which outlines the framework for the future system, cannot be changed. Meanwhile, a new subgroup consisting legal experts from China and Hong Kong was created today. The party will study the relationship between constitutional and basic laws. News file, Betty Liu, TVB News.
Overseas again, the U.S. says its decision to send the aircraft carrier Forrestal to patrol the Mediterranean is intended as a warning and not as a provocation for Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi. Robert Trott has the story.
A second denial came today from a senior American naval officer on board the Forrestal. Rear Admiral Raymond Ilg said that American jets taking part in joint maneuvers with Egyptian forces as part of Operation Sea Wind did not intend to go near Libyan airspace. But he added that they are on guard all the time because no one really knew what Libya was going to do. More than 7,500 American Navy personnel are taking part in the exercises, which are being conducted in international waters and Egyptian airspace. Fuel was added to the fire of speculation of another Libyan attack when 18 fighter planes of the type used in the April attack on Tripoli and Benghazi arrived in Britain. But British officials were quick to point out that they were there for a routine NATO exercise, which was planned 6 months ago. They said the exercise was designed to rehearse deployment of US fighters in Britain at a time of tension. The News File, Robert Trott, TVB News.
And that's all for Newsfile. Vince Sherry will be here with the late news at 11:32. For me, thanks for watching and have a pleasant evening.
And next, Summer Affair 2 continues with Diane Keaton and Woody Allen in Manhattan.
Summer Affair 2 Manhattan is co-sponsored by the bottler of Coca-Cola and Fiber Trim. Tomorrow, Studio 930, 3 teenagers who experience the harsh reality of growing up. Last summer, tomorrow.
It's flash, it's cool, it's wild, it's free, it's a hit, it's Coke is it. It's heading downtown, it's Saturday night, it's hanging around, it's doing it right. It's just how you feel when you know it's for real. It's a kick, it's a hit, it's a hit, it's a Coke, yeah, Coca-Cola is it.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm throwing away my fat clothes.
But won't you need them again?
Not anymore. I'm taking Fiber Trim.
Fiber Trim is a new way to stay in shape. Made from the natural dietary fiber in grain and fruit, nature's very own health ingredients, it helps stop excess calories from being absorbed and stored as fat. With Fiber Trim, you can lose weight the natural way and stay trim.
And you can throw away your fat clothes forever.
Waiter. Yes, sir. He got more ice cream than I did.
For over 50 years.
I did not.
We've made Dreyer's a superior premium ice cream.
You did too.
From our homemade fudge.
Did not.
To our real imported vanilla.
Did too. I'll get you both another scoop, okay?
We've always figured if we're happy with the ice cream we make,
Waiter.
Yes.
Our customers will be happy too.
Why do those men have 2 scoops when we only have 1?
After all, it's not just ice cream. It's Dreyer's.
Every morning, man is faced with 3 shaving challenges. Therefore, Braun has now created System 1, 2, 3. It adjusts so that even on a heavy beard, it shaves your face closer all over. The new Braun System 1, 2, 3 is closer all over.
When you need us,
London, tomorrow.
call us. We'll be there.
You can.
On that you can depend.
DHL Worldwide Express.
Ain't no valley deep enough, ain't no ocean wide enough, ain't no problem big enough to keep us from you.
For faster pickup and faster delivery of urgent packages worldwide, you can rely on DHL. DHL Worldwide Express. You couldn't express it better.
Whiskas time.
Whiskas time
is the time we love the best.
Whiskas is so nutritious. It's got all the vitamins, minerals and protein a cat needs. It's a completely balanced meal. It's good for her. Keeps her going all day. It's the one time we really get together.
Whiskas time.
Whiskas makes your cat healthy and happy.
We love the best.
Hennessy, the original XO.
Tomorrow at 7:30, join Bill and the family for The Cosby Show. At 8, music with Friday Solid Gold. At 8:30, Crazy Like a Fox. And Studio 930, a tale about growing up in Last Summer. Tomorrow on Pearl.
Important facts about Dutch Lady Milk. It's made from fresh milk, and like all milk, it's full of nutritional goodness. And Dutch Lady Milk is bacteria-free because it's sterilized so it doesn't spoil. Dutch Lady Milk comes from famous Frisian milking cows and one of the world's most advanced milk-producing countries. And at nearly half the price of local milk. Would you buy anything else?
I always buy a week's supply Dutch Lady Milk. It's so good for you.
Chinese Arts and Crafts welcome you to their 27th anniversary, which they celebrate with a special display of dazzling items. With your sales memo, you may join the computerized lucky draw and win prizes valued at over $1 million, including 27 gold tigers, each made of one tail of pure gold. Come to the Chinese Arts and Crafts 27th anniversary.
The road to buying a new home is not an easy one. First, you have to hunt for the right flat, and then look around for a mortgage. And on top of that, there's paperwork, legal matters, and a whole list of payments to keep you on the run. Relax. There's an easier way. At Hong Kong Bank, you could do everything under one roof, from finding your dream home, arranging the mortgage and insurance, right through to moving in. Hong Kong Bank. All about your home under one roof.
Maybelline says, pick a color, breathtaking new colors. Pick a mood, wonderful new moods. Pick a feeling, marvelous new feelings. Pick a trend, exciting new trends. With Maybelline setting the pace with self-service, you can pick a look that's right for you.
I take care of my body, my skin too, with Skin Bracer Aftershave. It cools and smooths skin, tightens pores, that's the tingle. Skin Bracer skin care that feels good.
Takes care of men who take care of their skin. Skin Bracer Aftershave.
By men. Staying in shape gives me an edge. So does Speed Stick deodorant. It's the wide stick. Gives you man-size odor protection all day. In just a few strokes. The wide stick gives you the edge.
Speed Stick deodorant.
By men.
What's really cool fashion? And what's a really cool magazine? Who's a really cool singer?
Sade.
And what's a really cool drink?
Island Cooler.
Why?
It's a refreshing drink with a blend of white wine and citrus juices. Or orange.
That's cool.
The St. Dupont 18-karat gold pen.
Speeding is dangerous. Speeding can also cost you your license, so be careful. From July the 28th, the more you exceed the speed limit, the more driving offence points you'll get. For details, get a copy of the relevant leaflet from the Transport Department's licensing offices, district offices inquiry counters, or dial 5200-933. Beginning September the 3rd, for 5 consecutive days, highlights of the Cathay Pacific Dunlop Hong Kong Squash Open 86, after Newsfile on Pearl.
Tales of horror. They don't know why or when, but something awful happened somewhere. Amityville 2, The Possession, on Tuesday at 9:35 on Pearl.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm throwing away my fat clothes.
But won't you need them again?
Not anymore. I'm taking fiber trim.
Fiber trim is a new way to stay in shape. Made from the natural dietary fiber in grain and fruit, nature's very own health ingredients, it helps stop excess calories from being absorbed and stored as fat. With fiber trim, you can lose weight the natural way and stay trim.
And you can throw away your fat clothes forever.
Now, that ranch in New Mexico.
I'm only selling 2,000 acres.
But we need the whole spread.
Well, take 5,000 head of cattle, and you got yourself a deal.
You're a hard man. Let's drink on it.
Generations of impeccable quality. FOV cognac.
Hey, that's perfect.
Stands taller than the rest.
Good luck with them cattle. It hasn't rained down there in years.
Cattle? There's oil down there. Didn't you know?
FOV. Taller than the rest.
When the sun sets on a day in Marlborough country, everyone has earned their reward. This is where the flavor is. This is Marlborough country.
Now from Europe's famous Schwarzkopf professional beauty shampoos comes an incredible new shampoo experience. Corimist Balanced Beauty Shampoos. Incredibly rich, Corimist nourishes your entire head of hair while it cleanses to bring back the true natural glow and manageability. For hair that looks as beautiful as you feel, Corimist Balanced Beauty Shampoos and Conditioners. It's an experience your hair will never forget.
A simple touch puts your documents on the Panasonic. Direct flight to your stated destination in the economical and convenient way. For more information on Panafax UF400AD facsimile, please call 5259393.
2 months ago, this milk began a long life. First, it was superheated and sterilized, affecting both taste and nutrition. Next, it was shipped halfway across the world through cold and hot weather. Then it sat in a go-down for days or even weeks. And finally on a store shelf. By the time it gets to you, time has really passed. Real fresh milk is delivered fresh every day and is tasty and nutritious. Which would you choose? Fresh milk. Nothing can take its place.
Do you contribute in any way towards Hong Kong's pollution problems? Smoky chimneys, burning waste, dusty construction sites, fumes from vehicles, noise from vehicles, rowdy parties, noisy radios, thundering jackhammers, the clatter of industry, waste from factories, filth from farms, rubbish from boats. Pollution is caused by people. Work for a clean environment. Stop pollution now.
On Monday, Studio 930, the smash hit musical. Starring John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John, Grease, on Monday on Pearl.
What can cleanse your complexion both thoroughly and tenderly? Nivea Face. Gentle cleansing milk cares for the skin while cleansing. Mild skin tonic clears and refreshes the skin. Nivea Face. The tender cleanser from Nivea.
What's really cool fashion? And what's a really cool magazine? Who's a really cool singer?
Sade.
And what's a really cool drink?
Island Cooler.
Why?
It's a refreshing drink with a blend of white wine and citrus juices. Or orange.
That's cool.
Do you know me? When museums around the world display my father's art, women around the world display mine. My jewelry opens eyes, my perfume turns heads. But even though people recognize my creations, they might not recognize me. So I carry the American Express card. It made painting the town a modern art.
To apply for the card, look for an application and take one.
The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
The sale that's definitely not to be missed is now on. The Tweed sale.
The trouble with some pages is that they can tear you away from life's little pleasures. Unless, of course, you have one that's linked to the CSL message bank.
Hello.
When it goes off, you don't have to take off, because the CSL message bank will have answered all your calls day or night, recorded all the messages, and held them until you're ready. You simply call back and listen. The CSL message bank. You're looking at just one of its many advantages.
CSL opens up the world of communications.
The SIA Big Top Spectacular, Ellis Island. Marco, the son of a poor Italian farmer. He can buy his freedom.
America. Take off your clothes.
You're trying to humiliate me.
Of course I am.
Ellis Island, beginning September 7th on TVB Pearl. Saturday in Weekend 830, the inimitable Helen Hayes in End of Summer. A choice to be made, love or a life of wealth and leisure.
This money of yours, what'll it do to us?
Aren't you going to marry, Mother? Oh, the money.
End of Summer, Saturday Weekend 830 on Pearl.
Prairies and mountains and cold running streams, those are the things of a real cowboy's dreams. Wandering and rambling just ain't what they seem. That's why I'm heading home. Rambling, been a rambling man, traveling across this big lonely land. As long as you travel, as long as you roam, you never forget the place you belong. Wandering and rambling just ain't what they seem. That's why I'm heading home. That's why I'm heading home.
We all know what a door is for. It's the way into your flat. Not only for your family, but also the burglar. It's a weak point. For safe home security, make certain you have a strong door frame, a strong thief-resistant lock, strong bolts, and a strong chain or door guard, and a wide-angle viewer. For extra security, install a safe, thief-resistant metal door grill. Lock it.
You can see the news roundup tonight at 11:32.
Tales of horror. They don't know why or when, but something awful happened somewhere. Amityville 2, The Possession, on Tuesday at 9:35 on Pearl.
In America, there is a speedboat built to challenge the sea and the men who dare to drive it. Viceroy believes if it's right, do it. Viceroy, always good taste all the way through. Viceroy, if it's right, do it.
Simply irresistible. The Lane Crawford Summer Sale. With final reductions from now until Sunday.
Feather light, paper thin, and a splash of fashion colors. That's Casio Digipaper. Add a calculator. Subtract buttons for easy operation. You've got the stylish Casio Digipaper calculator. Introducing the card-sized travel alarm clock. Casio Card Clock.
What's me, Casio?
Sun-Kissed Lemon, the squeeze that puts the excitement into almost anything on the menu. Sun-Kissed Lemon with with natural vitamin C. The squeeze that brings out excitement. Muscular aches and pains can strike anyone, anywhere, anytime. To relieve it, gently massage the painful area with deep heat. Deep Heat's time-proven formula quickly soothes the pain with its penetrating warmth. Deep heating.
This is the very latest, and according to the brochure, it will do everything but make the coffee. As it stands, however, it's useless because it isn't connected. But link it up with Hong Kong telephone, and it becomes a powerhouse of communication. Hong Kong telephone is the invisible link that makes your telephone work. Without the invisible link, you'd be better off with one of these.
Hong Kong telephone. The invisible link.
Introducing new Diet Sunkist, full of California sunshine, but low on calories. It's the only diet soft drink with real fruit juice. New sparkling Diet Sunkist, high on real fruit juice taste, low on calories.
The new Olympus AF1, totally automatic, weatherproof, compact, lightweight camera with unique aspherical lens design. Auto-loading, auto-winding, auto-exposure, auto-focus, auto-reverse, auto-DX film speed setting, 1.5 second ESP quick flash, auto-backlit flash. Olympus AF1, better pictures, wet or dry.
Beginning September the 3rd for 5 consecutive days, highlights of the Cathay Pacific Dunlop Hong Kong Squash Open 86, after Newsfile on Pearl.
Cursorin remedy for athlete's foot. If you cannot get satisfactory results from other products, use Cursorin.
If your commercial message looks something like this now, don't you wish you can afford to have it in color, with action and sound? Of course you can. For example, for as low as $22,000, we produce your very own TV commercial. Plus, we run it 15 times on the Pearl for you. Want to find out more? Contact Miss Lau at 5790-9328. If you have something to say, why not say it in living color with sound?
If your child has a lot of extra spending money, watch out. Drug pushers frequently employ children to deliver drugs. Most of these kids end up by becoming drug addicts themselves. Your child could be the next victim. Report the drug pusher before it's too late. Ring 5271234 or 5456182. All calls treated with the strictest confidence.
Summer Affair 2 Manhattan was co-sponsored by Fiber Trim and the bottler of Coca-Cola. Tomorrow, Studio 930, 3 teenagers who experience the harsh reality of growing up. Last summer, tomorrow.
Hello, I've pointed out on many occasions pairs of words with slightly different meanings, but what about tonight's pair, racialist and racist? Is there a difference in meaning, asked Mr. Chanwei.